Greetings, YouTube. Are you ready to laugh while also single-handedly shaking your head with skepticism that borders on insanity, that also borders on some level of rage? Well, we've talked about how even when there are boycotts threatened over the years in Marvel Contest of Champions, the rating system never seems to change much at all on iTunes or Google Play. It's always almost 5 stars, like 4.7 stars. Now, I've done research in the past on 5-star comments, and a lot of them have like one letter. 5 stars, the letter A. Or 5 stars, the letter B. Probably brought to you by a bot. Or my personal favorite, that one time I found the 5-star review and all it said is 5 stars, tacos. I mean, how could you argue with that logic? So maybe Kabam knows this. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's somebody outside of Kabam. Maybe it's not. I don't know who's leaving these. But you know what Apple and Google Play probably don't have the time to do? Inspect a review that on the surface seems really legit and totally justified. And yet when you think about it, it makes absolutely no sense in the context of Marvel Contest of Champions. If you would like to know what the heck I'm talking about, I have 2 examples that I've worked with my buddy 007 tonight to show the jury. We might have this be an ongoing segment every once in a while. 5-star reviews with 1-star logic. Now, I want to say also before we begin, if there's somebody out there who wants to give like a real 5-star review, that's totally like their opportunity to do so. I'm not going to dog that. Like, they love the game regardless of some of the shadiness that goes on. If they think it's 5 stars, fine. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to leave a 5-star review. But what I am saying is there's a difference between an honest one and one that clearly the person has never played the game before. So let's look at this first example. It is amazing. There is nothing more I can say. The very best mobile game up for offer. If anyone says pay to win, then they're, not the right version of they're, lying. Haven't paid a penny and haven't lost a single game. I'm sorry, are we playing basketball here? Hundreds of characters, not over 100, hundreds, thousands, millions. So you never know who you're, also wrong version of you're, going to get. But anyone you specifically want, you will not have to wait long to get. Yeah, you haters out there who say you can't get Captain America Infinity War and you can't help take down the champion, you just clearly haven't waited long enough. It's easy to get these new characters. Just listen to this guy. Frequently enough not to make you bored. The best, in all caps, mobile game up for offer. Well, hot damn, KS_gaming, you've sold me. I'm going to download this thing and get all hundreds of characters in the next 2 days. Wow, 5 stars. Now, you might think, how could you top this message? How could you get any more laughably weird than this message? Because it's just a weird message, you know? It's weird in general. Let's go to Yasir Adam. 5 stars on May 5th. The gameplay and moves are the best I've ever seen. Now, that could be true. For PvP, multiplayer, and single-player graphics, could use some updates and maybe a free crystal. Well, in Kabam's defense of this weird review, we get free crystals every day. We get free crystals every 4 hours. So, if you just want free crystals, then actually this game is for you. I really like the character called White Tiger from the Ultimate Spider-Man series. So, maybe this should be the title of this video. I clearly haven't explored the abyss yet because I'm waiting for White Tiger. That should be a great title for this video. Prof, when are you going to do another live Path of the Abyss? I'm just waiting for the Ultimate Spider-Man series White Tiger champ. That's why people have been clearing it so fast. I'm using, like, Aegon and Dr. Doom. I'm a noob. White Tiger's where it's at. Also, there should be better rewards for perfect wins. Oh. I mean, on one hand, I have no assumption to believe this person. Like, these comments could apply to a different game, and they could just be making the same comment on a bunch of games. There could be a Marvel game out there that I haven't played, because I know there's multiple mobile games that this is actually a great comment for and just happened to show up on Contest of Champions randomly. But perfect wins, like if you don't lose any health ever and you get a bonus reward, hey, that's actually a good suggestion. This person may have not intended for that to be the case. They might have just wanted to keep that 5-star rating up for whoever they're being paid to do this. But in the meantime, sure, perfect wins, flawless victories, as Mortal Kombat used to say. I'll be about that. Where your, we're losing syntax, character hasn't been even touched. Well, it's COVID. You don't want to be touched by another character, or when health of your character is 99%. Well, it's nice of you to give a 1%, plus or minus margin of error on this hypothetical game that doesn't exist. Whew, this is just 2 examples, YouTube, of 5-star reviews currently on Marvel Contest of Champions. What's also weird is that sometimes, I'll read reviews and I'll think, man, I really want to read that one again. It's hilarious. And then I'll go back 3 hours later, and the ones that I read aren't there. They've been replaced. And I think to myself, one, come on, prof, don't be an idiot. Take screenshots. This is why screenshots exist. And 2, how fast are these reviews being updated that in just a few hours you go back and the one that you read earlier that day has been buried on that page. Also, I want to end this by giving a legit complaint from a couple people I've heard from today in different forums that if you leave a 1-star review and it has a legitimate complaint that clearly means you played the game, it can easily be removed as well, and somehow, and maybe it's not Kabam that's doing this. Maybe it's just Apple or Google Play, although if they have a deal together, then of course, the goal for Google Play and Kabam and Apple together is to make money off this game. They're getting kickbacks. So you're going to want to keep that rating high because you don't want people to stop downloading it. So everybody's kind of in it together. It's not just a Kabam thing. But at the same time, it's strange to hear left a 1-star review, gave honest information, didn't use profanity, didn't use any hate speech, just left some complaints about RNG rates and stuff. And suddenly when I go back to check my comment, it's been deleted. And who knows if that 1-star rating even counted toward the overall rating of the game? Probably not. So there you have it, YouTube. I just need to get that white tiger to explore the abyss. Lesson learned. I'm so thankful I can read.